Now the topic before us is peak, peak or peak. Now the right word. These three words, peak, peak and peak, are homophones. That is, when we speak any of these words, the pronunciation is same. But the letters in each of these words is different. Their meanings is different. This course equips you to conquer them all and use them with confidence. After going through this course, you will understand the meaning of each of these words and you will be in a position to use them properly. That is, whether you will understand where to you are to use PEEK, or where to you are use PEAK, or where you are to use PIQUE. Firstly, PEAK. It means the highest point or pinnacle of something. Suppose this is the mountain and it is the highest point, it will be called peak of the mountain. Peak is also used to refer to peak of one's career, highest point in one's career. If a person has reached a highest level in the organization, it may be treated as peak of one's career. Or the peak season of tourism. Here we will understand the usage of peak with the help of certain examples. Most athletes reach their peak in their mid 20s. Here the peak has been used with reference to the career. Their sales reached their peak during the holiday season. Here peak means highest sales recorded in the holiday season. Next, it is difficult to reach the peak of the Mount Everest, highest point of Mount Everest. Her career reached its peak in the 1990s. Another example is traffic reaches its peak between 8 and 9 in the morning. What it means? It means that traffic is at its highest between 8 and 9 in the morning. So here PEAK means highest of something. Next, we will understand the meaning of PEEK. What you look at this word PEEK. It has two E. In case of I, we again have two E. So this peak PEEK is concerned with eyes. It reminds you that peak is something to do with your eyes. Peek means to look at something, often secretly or through a small opening. Peek is concerned with eyes. When you look at something secretly or through a small opening, it is peek. P-E-E-K. Examples are: let me peek at your grocery list to see if you need anything else. I peeked through the blinds to see what was happening outside. He peeked at the menu before making his order or placing his order. The sun peeked through the clouds for a brief moment, or I took a peek at the list. Secret look, quick look at the list. Next is PIQUE, peak. It means to arouse curiosity or interest. It is the most common meaning of peak. PIQUE, to arouse curiosity or interest. It may also mean to slightly offend or hurt meaning feelings, annoy someone, though this is a less common meaning. Examples of usage of this word are: the movie trailer piqued my interest. aroused my interest. The professor's unique teaching style piqued the students' interest in the subject. Next is it picked her when no one invited her to the party. Suppose there are 10 persons in the class and all the students have been invited by some other student for his birthday party on, and one person or one student has not been invited. So it picked her. It hurted her feelings when no one invited her to party because she was not invited to the party. Common mistakes using peak, P-E-E-K instead of peak. Her career or he reached the peak of his career. Here P-E-E-K is concerned with eyes to look at something secretly. If we say peak, P-E-A-K, it is highest point of something. So what he reached the peak of his career, highest point. It is correct. Misusing peak, P-I-Q-U-E. She was at her peak performance during the finals. Here we are talking about that his performance was the best during the finals, peak, highest point. So highest point is this, P-E-A-K. So this is correct, this is wrong. Mixing peak, P-E-E-K and peak, P-I-Q-U-E. The mystery movie really piqued my interest. Piqued is this, P-I-Q-U-E, to arouse curiosity or interest. This is correct, this is wrong. Practice questions. We have to find out which peak, P-E-E-K, P-E-A-K or P-I-Q-U-E, which of these words is to be used in these blank spaces. She tried to peek at the answer sheet to have a secret look. P-E-E-K. The population of the expected is expected to peak next year to reach a highest point. Highest point is P-E-A-K. The actor's career peaked after his Oscar win. Peaked, highest point. P-E-A-K-E-D. Peaked. The child peeked through the window to see what was happening. Secretly saw through the window. P-E-E-K-E-D. Peaked. Next, the new discovery has truly piqued my interest, arouse curiosity, arouse or interest. Piqued, P-I-Q-U-E-D. Piqued my interest. She took a quick peek at the birthday present. Peek, look, secret look. P-E-E-K, which is concerned with eyes. The mountain climbers reached the peak, highest point of mountain. P-E-A-K. The new mystery novel managed to create interest or arouse interest, my pique my interest to curiosity from the first chapter. He was at his peak performance, P-E-A-K, peak, highest point, highest performance. After the meeting, she could not help but peek through the documents. Peek through the documents, secret look. Eyes, P-E-E-K. His interest in the project began to peak. Curiosity reason or interest, arising of interest. PIQUE, began to peak. The company's profits are expected to reach to new heights this quarter. Reach to new heights. PEAK. Next, remember, quick or secretive look, peak. Think highest point for peak, PEAK. Think spark interest for peak, PIQUE. By understanding these subtle differences, you will be a master of peace. Master of peace का मतलब master of peak, master of peak, master of peak, and elevate your writing. Always remember to consider the context in which each word is used to ensure you are conveying the right meaning. That is, after going through this course, you will properly understand the meaning of each of these words, and you will correctly use the word which properly fits in this sentence you are writing, and the reader will be in a position to understand properly what you want to convey. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course. The topic before us is clearing up the skies using weather and weather correctly. These two words, weather and weather, are homophones. Homophones means those words which are pronounced almost identically, but their meaning and spellings are different. You will see that their meaning will be different, its meaning will be also different. Spelling is also no doubt different. This course will ensure you use weather and weather correctly, keeping your sentences clear and concise. Now, first we talk about weather, WHETHER. It means expressing doubt, uncertainty, or choice between alternatives. It may be possible that some of your friends are going outside to see a movie, but you are not in a position to decide whether you should go to see the movie or you should stay at home. Here we will use the word weather, WHETHER, weather. We will here understand the use of this weather word with the help of certain examples. I do not know whether to go out or stay at home. He does not know whether his friend is there or not. He doubts whether his friend is at home or not. I have not decided whether to go or stay at home. Whether we succeed or fail, we must try. Here we have used whether. Now we will talk about another weather, WEATHER. It is concerned with atmosphere. It may be possible that there is sunny outside, it may be raining outside, it may be stormy weather, a strong winds may be blowing outside, or there may be lot of heat outside, hot weather may be there. Here we are talking about atmosphere, weather, WEATHER. Weather means the state of atmosphere at a particular place at a particular time, as regards heat, cloudiness, dryness, sunshine, wind, rain, etc. Now we will understand the use of this word weather with the help of some examples. We are expecting bad weather. Bad weather here means it, it may be likely that rain is expected heavily outside. The weather is sunny and warm today. We are talking about atmosphere, that there is sunny atmosphere, it is warm. There was a sudden change in the weather. It may be possible that there was it was a sunny day, but all of a sudden the weather has changed and now it is going to rain very shortly. It may be possible. If to remember which weather we are to use in our sentence, if we are to talk about atmosphere, we will use weather, WEATHER. If we are to express uncertainty or choice, we will use weather, WHETHER. By understanding the difference between these two words, weather and weather, you can eliminate a common grammatical error, and you can ensure that your writing is clear and effective, and you are in a position to convey your message correctly to the other person. Now we will understand, or here we will use fill in the blanks to understand whether we have been able to understand this concept clearly or not. First is, please let me know dash you will be able to attend the party. Here we are uncertain whether we will be in a position to attend the party. Which whether is to be used? Here we will use WHETHER. We are uncertain. Next is the dash today is sunny and warm. Here we are talking about sunny, warm. It is the words which are used with respect to atmosphere. So here we will use WEATHER. Next is I cannot decide dash to go to the party or stay home and read a book. Here there is a choice between alternatives, or we are uncertain, or there is a doubt whether we will go to the party or not. So here we will use WHETHER. Now we need to check dash to see dash if it is safe to go hiking tomorrow. This sentence in actually means that we have planned to go hiking tomorrow. Hiking is a long walking in the countryside. Countryside means in the natural environment, away from the rural area, away from the towns and cities, in the natural environment, in the lap of nature. So here both these weathers have been used, both these words have been used. We need to check the dash to see, we need to check the atmosphere, weather to see. We will check the atmosphere, we will check the weather whether it is okay. If it is okay, then we will go. So we need to check the weather, WEATHER. We need to check the atmosphere if it is okay to see whether, WHETHER, it is safe to go hiking tomorrow. So by understanding the difference between these two words, we can avoid many mistakes which we may do in our writing. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.